bourgeoisie was like Stalin's secret police to like kill people.
That was the KGB. It was that and also the NKVD. NKVD was before the KGB.
Bourgeoisie is the rich.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the Howl. I'm your co-host, Mitch.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the TikTok now.
Are you going to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Molly.
Yeah.
Can I show you guys the TikTok real quick?
Wait.
No.
Mitch can talk about it real quick. Talk about something.
Okay. News from last week. We had the Hunger Drive end, finally. Makes me kind of sad, but we had a very big victory. We got second place overall for Division A, and so that's a super big honor. What are they playing? Yeah, Molly's playing the TikTok right now. I do not recommend watching this.
Wait, at the end, I have a TikTok.
Noah looks disappointed.
Yeah, I refuse to ever use TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I was that way for a while. And then
never left.
I downloaded it as a joke. And then TikTok came over my life.
Never go that way.
I'm not kidding. So, like, people have talked about, like, oh, I've been on TikTok and literally in 2 hours flew by. And that never happened to me. Like, usually it was only, like, actually, like, 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I, like, realized it. Last night, I was on TikTok for an hour, and I swear I was only on it for 10 minutes. Like, I swear I thought I was only on it for 10 minutes, and it went from being 9:30 to, like, 10:40, which is, like, over an hour, but still. I was
because, like,
scared.
TikTok, it doesn't show you how long the videos are.
Right.
Like, on Instagram or, like, YouTube, you know how long it is, but, like, you start watching a video, you get sucked in, and all of a sudden, 2 minutes goes by, because that's how long the video is.
Yeah. No, anymore for TikTok, like, I don't even use it as, like, a sense of, like, just humor. I use it for, like, a sense of motivation. Because there are I mean that in, like, a sense of, like, there are so many, like, inspiring people on there who, like, just try to, like, uplift you.
Yeah, like Steve Harvey.
I mean, like,
TikTok.
There aren't, like...
Is he really?
Yeah. I have a TikTok downloaded of him saying, "Quats?"
Washington Post.
Washington Post.
I don't know. There's just a lot of...
Who's that?
Who?
All right, I'm gonna...
Yeah. Sorry. We have to... Yo, body rockin', yo.
Yeah, that's
I'm proud to call you Ma.
The girl in the Harvard sweatshirt.
Noah doesn't understand. He looks confused. Anyways, to finish up what I was talking about, Hunger Drive ended last Thursday. We got second place, which is a super big deal. We got a banner to hang up in the Commons or eBay area. Yeah, it's super cool. I do too. Yeah. So I'm really proud of us. We raised over 81,000 meals, so that's a super big accomplishment, and I hope next year is really great for everyone who does it. The Hunger Drive's been the spotlight of, like, my time at high school, and I really hope that it keeps changing lives. So, yeah.
Just sneeze. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. We had the semifinals game on Friday at UNI. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's what
at
you
the
said.
dome.
I have to sneeze.
Yeah. She said she had to sneeze, and she was, like, scared. Yeah. We were at the dome. Molly and I actually went up together with Jess and Caitlin, our friends. So that was a super fun time.
Blast. Mitch played the Wombat game the entire time. I was about halfway through. He did it for like 30 minutes. We played this game. Yeah. About 10 minutes in, I almost wanted to throw him out of the car.
And don't spoil the... So basically, for those of you who don't know, I'm a master at, like, knowing a bunch of, like, mind games and, like, different, like... and knowing, like, camp games. And so this was, like, a game we did in the car ride. And so basically what you do is it's like, I say if this one thing is a wombat and this other thing is a wombat, is this other thing a wombat? And so, like, there's, like, a pattern to it and you have to figure it out. And it's really funny because it takes people a really long time to figure it out. And Molly was about to freak out. Like, she was actually getting mad at me, and I really thought Molly was never going to talk to me again.
It wasn't even, like, the game anymore. It was just the way you were saying it so condescending. You were like, just listen. If this microphone is a wombat and this camera is a wombat, is the table a wombat? And I was like,
Yes.
Mitch.
That's like when we played the polar bear.
Mitch.
Yeah, polar bear. So like, it's
And then you would
another...
go, yes, 110% wombat. I'm like, bitch.
Yeah, it was a good time. I loved it. Everyone finally figured it out. At the Dome, though, when we got that touchdown,
Yeah.
you don't understand. I went crazy. Like
Mitch
even
almost broke my neck.
yeah, I literally went like, yeah, but like probably
but like
1,000 times
harder,
faster.
and I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah, and I was like giving everyone high fives. Like I told everyone, I was like, when we score a touchdown, I will go crazy. And so we scored that touchdown. Yeah. Sadly, we were defeated, but I thought the Bulldogs really like did their best, and I was just really happy to see I think the most memorable moment, like besides the touchdown, was like when it was at the very end. It was the last few seconds, and everyone starts chanting like "Thank you, seniors," and it like almost
cried.
made me cry because it made me realize that like I'm a senior now, and like so is Molly, and like. This is like, that was our last high school football game ever as like a high school student. And like, it's like really bittersweet, and like a word of advice to anyone who's still like, who's like an underclassman, like go to every game you can. Like as cheesy as it sounds, like everyone always says like do as much as you can, but it's true because you're going to remember it. Like my freshman year, I didn't go to any games, and like, I really regret that now because I like wish that I had done it more. But like also, I think I have now learned like the value of going to like all those games because like you get to spend time with your friends and cheer on your team, and I think that's what matters most. So yeah.
And like kind of piggybacking off of that, like if there's something you want to do but you're scared because you're like, oh, I don't have any friends who do it, just go anyway.
Yeah.
Because like for me at least, like with crew,
Yeah.
I mean everyone knows how much I love crew. I love crew. I didn't do it my freshman year, and then my sophomore year I showed up and there were only 2 other seniors there, and I was just this little tiny sophomore. I was like, deuces. But then I stayed and I did things, and it was so much fun because I felt so welcomed, because it like during clubs and extracurriculars and stuff, classes don't really matter.
I mean, they do, but like
seniority, but
no, classes do matter, but like
but it's not like, oh, you're a sophomore.
oh wait, hold on, you're
No.
talking about grades.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like classes, like academics.
No,
I was
I
like,
meant, like-
academics do matter. Like, let's
No,
not.
I meant like senior,
Oh, yeah, no.
sophomore, junior.
when you're in a group, like
freshman.
you don't realize.
Yeah, it.
that. Yeah.
Like I keep thinking that my 2 friends who are on crew, like, they're sophomores, but I keep thinking they're juniors. I keep thinking the juniors are seniors. It's messes with my mind.
Yeah.
In Key Club,
Yeah.
a lot of people thought I was a senior, and I was
Really?
elected to secretary. And then they figured out like a week ago that I wasn't a senior.
So does that mean you're president next year?
I don't know who's running.
You never know.
Will you run?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
But why not?
Just realized the light's crooked.
Oh, the light is crooked.
You're not
It's
gonna
like
be able to
tilted
perceive
that way.
on the video.
Well,
Yeah, I know,
they can
but-
now.
Cut your hair with the power saw.
You're right, I can.
I
What?
just like thought of that.
I mean, I can't. I'm not going to, but yeah, I could cut my hair with a power saw.
Where did this conversation go? We were just having like a heartfelt moment with like all the underclassmen.
Ellie chimed in.
and
That's
then
what
Ellie literally goes, "You could cut your hair with a power saw." What? What?
Oh, this is talking about crew. I was thinking about
Ellie,
like, the
just
power
go dance
tools.
in the back. Go dance in
No,
the
I
back
wanna
like you
explain how
do.
said that. And so then I had this vivid image of like getting your hair caught in the power saw. So then I was like, if I laid down my hair, turned it on, and just went shing, like you could cut your hair with the power saw.
Okay, well if you do that,
cut your hair
record
with
it.
the power saw. So he said that.
Well, I think that leaves it like that's it for like updates on like the school for us.
Ellie's.
Is Ellie okay?
Ellie, are you okay?
I'm sorry, that was.
She's dying of laughter.
I'm sorry, keep going. I'm just laughing.
Okay, we just wanted to talk about Disney Plus real quick and like get our like opinions on it. We haven't talked about this yet, but Disney Plus like came out like this weekend. People are like freaking out about it. They're loving it.
Yeah.
Molly, well, like, what's your opinion on it all?
I'm broke, so I don't have it. But,
Fair.
but, I have had people offer me accessibility to their accounts
There's a guy on TikTok who did that.
And
He's like, for all of you who watch
Yep.
Disney Plus but are broke, here's my username.
Yeah, I did see that.
but it's great. I like it. I like all the stuff that's on there. I never realized how much Disney was part of like my childhood until I went to I was like looking through all the stuff they have. I was like, oh, was there a way for the plate? Oh, Sweet Life on Deck. I was like,
Oh. Yeah,
you know?
I agree. Noah, what's your opinion on Disney Plus?
Well, my brother stole the Lightning McQueen profile picture from me.
Oh,
so
darn,
it
what
made
are
me
you?
Really sad.
Can you just add another one with Lightning McQueen? Oh.
So what
It's
one
not
are
the
you?
same.
Yeah, so what one are you gonna be then? Because I'm Dash.
I'm
Like I
Thanos.
mean. Oh really? Okay.
I
That's
feel like
fair.
Mitch, you have to change it. You're Thanos.
No, I'm not Thanos.
I will
Ellie,
write on a piece of
I was gonna ask you what your opinion on Disney Plus is. And should I still ask you what your opinion on Disney
Are you
Plus
saying
is?
that I don't deserve to get asked?
I feel like you're attacking me right now, and I don't appreciate that.
Where are the markers?
I feel like Mitch is a little bit of Steve Rodgers pre-serum.
Please, what does that mean?
You know, like Captain America?
Is that
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
insult or a compliment?
You're saying I'm Captain America? Am I ripped?
Well-
Is that what you're saying? Oh my gosh.
Pre-serum.
She
I'm-
said pre-serum.
Am I still
Have you ever
ripped?
seen the first
No.
Captain America?
No.
Can you pull up what he looks like?
I don't have my phone. I didn't throw it this
Here.
episode. I didn't throw
Yeah.
it this episode.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna
well-
say that I am Captain America
Well,
now,
okay,
according
no,
to
what I
Molly.
meant- what
so
I
that means
meant
I'm
was that,
ripped, and I'm like wanted by everyone. So that's definitely not true. I don't know what that was.
But I mean, like, I
Hello, my
feel
name
like
is Thanos.
you're a little bit of like, I mean, no offense, Mitch, but you're not like the rippest person I know.
I'm not whatsoever.
So, when
That's
I said
the
like
joke.
Captain America pre-serum, I mean like before he got all buff, but like he still had those morals, like the good person, like the
Yeah.
leadership qualities he had. Like when he showed up on the
you.
military base, he was the first one to save everyone else by diving on the grenade.
That's
you know,
so
like
sweet.
I feel like you're just like
Thank you.
sorry.
Rylove.
Rylove.
Sorry, it's from a camp. Like we went to at different years. It's called Rylove. It's like Spidey webs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Love webs.
yeah. And then we were gonna say like, so how do you guys think this is going to affect Netflix?
Well, Netflix has already partnered with Nickelodeon. Like
Yeah.
after Disney Plus came out, Netflix decided to partner with Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So now, like all those old Nick shows, that's why like Victoria, Sam and Cat, and a couple of other shows showed up on Netflix. It's like now Netflix is gonna get the old Nick shows like Drake and Josh and
Right.
SpongeBob. God, what are the other Nick shows?
Just like the big ones. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. But
iCarly.
I'm like wondering though, like, is that going to be enough though? Because Netflix is taking off other big things like Friends and The Office, and I feel like it's kind of losing its hype a little bit.
But I feel like it
Even though
also
I love
has, like,
Netflix, I love it. But
It even has like, but it has like the originals, and there are some originals that now feel like
True.
cult classics. Like I mean, like
Stranger
Stranger Things.
Things.
I mean, like you can't escape Stranger Things.
Right.
You go anywhere, there's someone who watches Stranger Things, someone who's
Yeah.
wearing Stranger Things, like something that someone's talking about Stranger Things. I feel like it's everywhere.
yeah. But right now, you also have to realize that like Disney Plus is half the price of Netflix.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
I really think Disney
They're
Plus
gonna-
is,
they're
gonna
gonna
jack up
skyrocket.
their
Hey,
prices after a
you
while.
get a free year of Disney Plus
If you
with
have-
Verizon.
Yep.
If you have
that's
unlimited
me.
Verizon.
That's
Unlimited
me
data.
with my. I'm on my like grandpa's plan, and so it's my grandpa, my older sister, and I. And my older sister sent me the information, but she accidentally sent it to my mom first, and like even put a disclaimer saying, "Hey, please don't share this with mom, just because we can only have 4 like people on it at a time." And she sent it to my mom, and my mom like laughed at it. It was just like she's like, "It's okay, I won't mess with it." But I think this was meant to go to Mitch, and so it's funny. Anyways.
Anyways, if anyone wants to give me the Disney Plus login, I'll like.
TikTok.
know.
There's so many on TikTok. Like there are tons of people.
I was trying to
Did
come
that.
up with something I do, but I don't
Doesn't it
really have
your
anything.
card information hooked up or something?
I don't know.
guessing.
Maybe.
that they
Gonna
care.
steal it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, TikTok. It's
Identity theft is not a joke.
If you want to make some money,
one's
go on
famous, so
TikTok, I guess.
Yes.
Steal some identities.
I guess so.
I
just
said
means that-
identity theft is not a joke, but I meant to quote the one commercial where it's about like you wouldn't steal a car, you wouldn't steal a house. So why would you pirate a movie? And it was like,
What?
does anyone know the commercial I'm talking about? It's from like the
seen that.
90s.
No, but I don't think those are like comparable offenses.
Yeah, no, that was like the joke. And it was like, you shouldn't pirate movies. It was like,
Is Ellie just leaving
Ellie's
before
just
we're
leaving.
done?
I have to.
Hey, we have
Ellie.
5 minutes.
I have to go talk to Mrs. Luxembourg.
Oh, okay. Sounds
see
good.
Ellie.
Okay, bye, Ellie.
I didn't want to say anything.
Okay.
So.
I think that's really the end for us anyways.
Yeah.
So, I know you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful.
What?
Shouldn't you sing a Disney song?
Da-da. No. It's always iCarly.
I can't come up with a Disney song off the top of my head. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
But we have to end it with
Did
iCarly.
they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're not suited for the rage of war. So pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you?
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Where there was a sink full of Orbeez, and it scooped out a baby head and put it into a cup.